hostage held inside the very world I build. Please help me now, 'cause I can even feel enough to know if I get out, will I allow another friend to try and help and fail on my account? I'm numb to the pain and hollow
All right, hello everyone. I'm Solstice. Tonight I'm here with Chutang for match day 6 in Elite. Tonight we have Daimyo versus the Gloop Troop. So going into this game, I don't think there's a real favorite. They're both having excellent seasons, and I'm thinking this is going to be a very close games. But Chutang, do you have any thoughts?
Not really. I agree with you. I don't really have much to add. I think you've made pretty much the only analysis we really can make right now. Both of these teams are 4-1, although OS and Daimyo have, a bit higher of a round win percentage. They've got it done a bit more convincingly. So I think that may be a sign that they could be the favorite. But other than that, they're both some of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, I think, if we had a CSC sports book, not endorsing that or anything, but would cool maybe.
I think we
You'd
might
probably
have.
put you'd probably put OS at the higher odd here just
I
because of
would,
that
yeah.
round win percentage.
Maybe the
They're
the plus 100 minus 100.
I'll leave the gambling to the experts, but that round percentage they had, the teams they've been winning against, they're just blowing out.
Hmm.
So a big slime has come closer, but they've still managed to bring it out.
Yeah,
So
I think it might be like maybe even a benefit to them. Because maybe if this game ends up being close, the Big Slam have the advantage, at least having played all these close games and coming out on top in all of them. Well, maybe you know the Daimyo are a little less acclimated to such an environment. They may not be as used to it in a high pressure situation, so they could crumble.
yeah, I think it's entirely possible that if this game drags on, OS could lose their so-called advantage going into this. But
Hmm.
either way, I think it's gonna be very close.
I agree. I mean, are you sure that there's no sport book in CSC? No obscure Russian betting site out here
I
throwing
mean,
odds?
nothing official. I think we should get the gambling in. It's 2023. Counter Strike's all about gambling. It's about gambling and Middle Eastern money. And CSC has neither of those. And I think it's time, guys. It's
I think
time.
we do got to get with the times.
Yeah, when are we going to have CSC prospect Saudi Arabia? When are we going to fly the players out there?
CSC Premier Riyadh, bring them out.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a tournament. It was India Mirage Masters. You know, the money's out there. If they can have
Yes.
a tournament. All right.
All
Looks
right.
like we're live on Anubis.
Oh, right now, coming through at the moment. Looks like a B hit might be on the cards. Horizon has a lot to do. He does have support from his teammate. Great shot. 2v4 now. Big Sam looking to get a good opener here. Another one from Randall. 1v4 required of staircase, but he cannot do it. Clean first swim for the Gloop Troop. But just
Yeah,
around win.
and that was so well played from Forzone, just doing a
Hmm.
great job of keeping behind that pillar, being a menace, and keeping them away until their teammates are able to rotate in.
Yeah.
And losing the stream a little bit, but we can keep talking about it. But we missed the first probably 2/3 of that pistol round, so
Yeah, but
unknown
that
how it
wasn't
opened. But
where all the murder was, so we didn't miss anything important.
yeah, we got some nice clean shots, and hopefully we'll be seeing
Yeah.
more of that. But that was great team play from BS. Just
Hmm.
Warzone hanging around, being a menace, then Rundle coming in and cleaning it up. In that position, OS looked pretty stuck out there. If I'm guessing, I think the play they went for is probably a mid E box split. So they probably smoked Red Room, dropped down to canals, and waited around an E box for these main players to go in. But when you drop players on this, and you just have on the entry on that, you just have the one player towards B main, it just becomes a much harder take to do.
Hmm.
So I think that contributed to the round loss there.
All right, so we do have an X amount from Sharrett. This could be a good way of, you know, farming cash. But I mean, the T's, despite being pretty much all on Glocks, are opting the default, not gonna death ball into one area.
Yeah, and they didn't get more. They got one kill and no bomb plant. So yeah, I think it was a good move to save here. You can of course always buy a Mac 10 if you're a T, unless you're staircase because he's a
I mean,
nerd and bought utility. But
I mean, 5 Mag 10s is a very powerful thing.
Yeah, but Jared's
can't
walking
walk
away.
But he gets 1, he gets 2,
He
gets 3,
get
that's
three.
3. That's $3,600.
And he has so
of
much
course,
money.
Zone living up to his name and holding Jared to just 4 kills.
And now he
We
has
head into a 3rd round.
He has
Ooh, and buy a glass cannon op
$6,900.
immediately out of OS.
Yeah,
Look
and
at
that's
that. Bronzy. Now known, I think he was cooking in Challenger last season. My memory serves me properly, so we'll get to see if he's gonna make that elevated performance here.
yeah, but that shotgun working out so well.
Wow, we're gonna see $100. Oh, instant great. What was anything? It's 2, but that doesn't matter because all of Big Slime is here. Bomb is
Now
down
they
in
have
a
bomb.
3v3. They can upgrade from those MP9s and XMs to an AK.
Yeah, and this round's going to slow down drastically. OS knows they need to do something to get that bomb back. They're probably going to try to work a flank and maybe crunch on them. And BS knows that they just have to sit
BS
there
is
and hold
actually
the
aggressing
position.
through mid. Look, Canals, he's coming up behind him.
It's a shotgun
It
again.
is the XM, so it's probably not the weapon for the job. You have to get really close.
Yeah, and it looks like OS is
Fumble
just going to group up at the front.
Timing is everything here. Run the one first staircase. Slotus needs to stay alive here. Can't get it. Gets it. Eventually, that's the op of Bronze. It's the only thing that's slow. Misses the shot. Very close. Now he's in a rough spot. Slow picks it up, but that is a convincing way to win. A great play, honestly, out of Gloop Troop. You know, they're on the bonus round. They all have the MP9, so they say, fuck it. Let's get aggressive. And let's take the fight to them, and it works out flawlessly for them, and they close the round.
Yeah, that was a fantastic bonus round from them.
Mm-hmm.
They knew they were on lower guns. They knew the C or the T side were going to buy up the AKs. So why not go for something aggressive? Try to take those fights. They had a fantastic flashbang towards B main, which caught Sanity out, but we still managed to get 2. So Sanity doesn't have as good as crosshair placement as he did there. They probably starts down in a 3v5 situation for BS, but Sanity keeping them in that round. But unfortunately, they weren't able to convert. But it looks like BS has some really good team play going into this. On the pistol round we saw, on this we saw. So let's see if BS can keep this up.
I mean, there is at the moment a very large outpouring of support for the Gloop Troop boys. Those Big Slime faithful in the chat right now, coming through, supporting their team. I think maybe that's been the difference so far. The spirit energy coming in.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an OS simp myself.
Well,
played
maybe
2
you
seasons
just
with
need
Sanity.
to be simping harder.
Maybe I do, but I don't think that'd make for a very good broadcast.
No, I could, level the playing field. I could just be a hater.
All right.
Hating's very easy.
All right, I'll simp, you hate. How's that sound?
Cool.
All
right, manifest. Taking a look at Bronzy. Just right now. Cash gets the first on the slow, but goes on the 4 zone. A great trade, honestly. Then finds Sanity, and of course winning the trades. But they do get the bomb down on the site, just the Deagles. And yeah, Jarrett cleans them all up. It's not like a tier 3 elite team like the Daimyo could actually hold that site.
Yeah, well, it still works out. It's still a pretty successful round from them. They managed to get a kill, get on the bomb site, get on the bomb plant.
Yeah, they did.
So they still can't see the money exactly, but they're good. We're definitely going to be working with a fair amount of cash.
Yeah, they're going to have a slight advantage, or slightly more, full cash.
But if you look at the money on Jarrett, he has 11,000. That shotgun he bought, the anti-eco, is still paying off for him.
And he bought a scout to go on top, an op after that as well. So I mean, he's not like he hasn't been flashing that out there. Rundle getting aggressive. He finds one slow, gets another on the front.
Yeah,
man, you see this? This is why you should be supporting Gloop. Because if you're a fan, you like winning, and this is what you get out of it. Rundle with a second on the hobo. Just cash and Sanity now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of nice things to say about OS, but Big Slime is just kind of destroying them with their aggression. They're just going out and coordinated efforts.
Rundle. Sanity. Oh, he's seeing the boat come up. But then he finally gets to him, and this is possible to be 5, but with cash going down, it's gonna need to the 1v4 ace out of Sandy. Right now, look. He has the opportunity to go to A. He only really has Manifest to B, and then Jarrett playing the rotate position. And now they've kind of consolidated on the site. They're giving up mid, but they're playing the sites very, very tightly.
Yeah, it looks like Sanity might be either positioning to save or go back towards the B site. I don't think saving would be the right move here. You know, on T side, your cash flow is just so good that I think it's better to just try to do some damage to CT economy. But they're just flying so high right now with all their cash.
They're giving him the chance though, but slow. Ever accurate, ever precise, ever sharp. That'll be a 5th for Gloop Troop. This is a 2nd timeout from the Daimyo. And we're only 5 rounds in.
And I think right now, the way OS is playing, they're playing it very standard. You know, they're by the book. They're doing everything right. They're going out, they're trying to get their map control. But this aggression from BS is just catching them off so much. I think they need to change their game plan and just try to take something together. Just go as a group 3, 4, maybe even 5, and just try to counter any push that comes out and then take the site quick. Because these slow rounds are not paying off for them. They're just being picked apart slowly. But Bronzy buying the P90, so looks like they could be planning a rush. I think it's just what they need.
During IM Sydney, I think Bro of Monty, he won a game on Anubis with a ace from the P90 rushing the B site. He can get something out like that from here.
Yeah, but
if you're taking it straight to slow.
But if you're looking at this, they left the bomb and spawn.
Well, he's
Even
gonna
if they
need
do
to
manage
be.
to get the site.
I need to be on top of his game here. Bronzy comes running around that with a P90. He's looking in. Ooh, he might have been spotted. He knows he's there. Bronzy might take it as a chance to get aggressive. No, he's using restraint. And they're having to watch it go around. Now he knows. Bronzy not running out. Baiting the shot. And doesn't decide not. Oh, no! Oh,
Yeah,
Bronzy
that was
cooked to perfection.
That was started as cashing in the kill up mid, but that started as a good move for Bronzy, you know, just hanging around the corner, biding his time, maybe waiting for a nade to come out.
Yeah,
but then after those first few bullets, he just can't hit the shots and commits too long and gets roasted for it.
I bet people in the chat are roasting him as well. I personally would have just swung at some point once the first shot take it to them, but staircase. Now the advantage in health. Oh, Cash again. He's up behind. Goes on the flank. Good shot from Jared. Wow. Blows, pick up the pace. They don't hear him. Nope, they've turned down. It's there. Great shot from Hobo. It's going to be a 1v3. A 1v2, sorry. Required of Jarrett, but he only has 3 HP. This might be a first of Daimyo. And a good A take. Shots are hitting. Fight Bronzy's blunder. They're going to get on the board as Jarrett looks to save.
Yeah, and that started as a pretty rough round for OS, but I think pulling that out in this round... Ooh, Jarrett might be going for it. He's going for the ninja. Does he have time?
Oh, no, they know he's there. I think he has time, but yeah, Hobo. Honestly, didn't hit the head there, so if he had a bit more health, might have been able to stick that. You know, maybe the shots wouldn't have come in.
That would have been absolutely heartbreaking.
It would have been. I mean, it would have been heartwarming for me. I mean, I just want to say, I mean, it is 5-1, but I mean, if you look at it, only one of these teams has a guy without any kills.
Yeah.
Shout out Manifest, he's doing a lot of work for the team. Utility champion.
Yeah, Manifest has always been a pretty heavy utility guy.
I think we cannot. Oh, I think they're just gonna rush A. They're like, oh, wait, we found success here. Manifest, this is gonna be his opportunity to get some kills. Perhaps. Oh, gets 1, gets 2. And he's falling back. Oh, he's out. Maybe a bit. Rundle has a chance, but can't do it. Oh, whoa, good shot. 3v2 now. Cash, he's been great on this A site, to be fair.
Yeah, Cash is having a good game.
Manifest and Fortzone now in the 2v2 retake. Manifest gets one with only 2 HP, and now Fortzone has to pick up his Hobo. And Hobo finishes up with a 1v2. And that will give Daimyo their second.
Yeah, and that was just a straight up brawl on the A site. Manifest getting 2 on the hold, which is great from him. Right, I think 3 actually. So that's a really good hold from him. Just staying alive, getting those kills, just waiting for biding time for his teammates to come in. But that has to be a feel good round for the Daimyo.
Yep.
Getting
think
in there, mowing them down, getting the bomb plant, and winning the 1v1. That's got to be a confidence booster for them. So let's see how they can carry that momentum going forward.
And I think that might explain like their discrepancy in like round percentage. Ooh, great kill with the nade on the Bronzy, and Slow gets 1 through the smoke on the Cash. Cash has been instrumental in these last 2 rounds, opening up sides for them, so it might be a huge blow for them. What I'm trying to say is, like, as you see, Gloop are kind of playing a bit more of a methodical brand, yes, but oh wow,
Oh, through the smoke.
Hobo, and Staircase equalizes again.
3v3. This just became much more doable.
Yeah. This thing, Daimyo, I mean, they win all these maps so convincingly because I think they just have maybe the best aim in the tier, right? So they can just run over teams, and they have nothing they can do about it. Well, Gloop are a bit more methodical, so they may not always just destroy teams and get out to like a 13-2 win out of nowhere just by raw aim alone. But it may be a more consistent way of winning. Well, if the shots don't hit for the Daimyo, it's like, well, what do we have to fall back on?
Yeah, and I played 2 seasons with Sanity. I played a lot last season with Staircase and Premier, and they're both great players. I'm in the OS Discord, and Staircase puts in a lot of work for this team, as I'm sure all the other players do as well. But he has been really a vocal proponent or a vocal part of this team, and I think he contributes a lot to their success.
Warzone needs to come up huge with the MP9 here. 1v3 required on the side, doesn't get anything. Kennedy on the 19 nade could have worked, but it bounced on the wrong side. And now it's a 1v3 required. Doesn't check it, and Slow, perhaps even a bit of a blunder from Hobo. But right now the post plant positions are good. V2 again. These post plants have been torturous for the Gloop troop.
Yeah, but Sanity's very low.
Slow. He's been spotted. Slow there. Oh, wins the fight. Just Staircase. I think he's won it.
Yep, that'd be it. If he plays this right, he's not going to have time even if he gets the kill. Ooh, actually, it might be close.
Slow's got it.
Ooh.
Despite the name, he's quick enough, and that'll be a 6th for Gloop troop. I mean, 11 and 4. I mean, I played against Slow all the way when we were both back in like Prospect, right? So I mean, I think both of the time. I know he's a great player. He's obviously shown up a lot. Obviously improved to be an elite. So I mean, great round out of Gloop troop. A good 1v2 from Slow. I mean, not really 1v2, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a misplay from Staircase, though.
Yeah, he could have actually fallen back a bit further.
Yeah, he
kind of stopped.
Could have just tucked in that corner, held the angle, and just shed off a little bit more time.
Maybe even just started spraying immediately. Make him take the damage. CS2 is notoriously, I mean, people say it's hard to hold angles. And, oh wait, but it doesn't matter. Cash has already gotten the kill. Another good entry onto the site. And this, very aggressive with Sanity. Gets back. Oh, and Staircase wait out of me. Players are everywhere right now. Oh my god!
Yeah,
that was a perfectly played out round for the Daimyo. That was incredible.
It was. And if you look at what's working for the Daimyo, it's these fast contact plays that are getting them into sight, getting the bomb down, and getting them these kills. When they slow it down on the rifle rounds, it's not doing them any favors. I think they just need to keep up the pace, put the pressure on Gloop troop, and just go for those kills. Be bold. Flash yourself in, HE those smokes, see if you can work those kills. Because that is OS's advantage right now. Slow, Jarrett, they're both having great games. But they're not invincible, They've taken their fair share of deaths. Even Slow having that one, or that, what was it? It was a 1v1 clutch versus Staircase. But
double timeout here from the group, yeah.
OS just needs to keep doing what's working. I think they're overthinking this right now.
Absolutely. Again, I think this is the thing. They are going to win the fights, but if they don't play the game to their rules, they're going to lose. They have, like you said it earlier, before they started winning, that the slow rounds are why they're losing. If they can keep this up and they take their fights, they will win. They can only tie the half, but we can see what they bring on their own CT side.
Yeah, and Gloop Troop on an eco now. That was a huge round for Daimyo. I think 2 of the rounds they've won have actually been just eco rushes. They broke their broke BS's economy with that.
He's gonna need to be tested here. He
With
finds
at
a
least one
personal
more.
manifest. Flash is good, but Hobo finds one. Goes down. Bronzy goes down as well. Slow with 2 on the MP9. On the B side now. They've heard them. They know they're coming. 3v3. He's gonna be eco right back. Cash win. Cash.
Great shot
Sanity
from
gets it.
Sanity.
Yeah. Burzone not there to support. Now he needs to play this the way he. How is he gonna do this? Looking like the Daimyo are choosing the right side to go into A. And for zone, he's believing this to be the case as well. He believes the abandoned ship. He has to hear this now.
And that's a very good read from Zone. I mean, it's a tall task to do with the MP9, but
Finds one. That's the bomb. That is the bomb. Doesn't find the second on the Sanity. It's a good attempt, honestly. It's the MP9, but I think this one's going to be the full save. Maybe a few Deagles on Slow and Jarrett. But this is probably a fifth of the Daimyo as they go into the last round of the half following this one.
yeah, I would expect Gloop Troop to be doing something pretty aggressive here, just maybe pushing together out B main or something, just to see if they can catch off a few players with their pistols and then work from there. You know, on rounds like this, you need to be working in out. You have to think about where you can go. You can't be thinking long term. So
A rush coming in.
Yep, there you go. You just need to try to find one player, kill him, take his gun, and go from there.
Except for Bronzy on the op, he's especially vulnerable to an eco rush, but he's got support now. Slow, each shot's not hitting. The molly good, stifle the push. Right now, all the teams are reconvening. Oh wait, Rundle and Slow, 3v3 again. Even kill as Rundle picks up the AK. He has an opportunity here. Molly's not the best. He can't peek around it. Zone going unchecked on the site. Does not get the kill. But Bronzy's still alive somehow. Forzone's still alive somehow. 1v3 required of Slow. Does he go for it? Wasn't he go around? Bronzy was actually planning on the side of the smoke that he could have shot through. No, it wasn't. Never mind. He is behind the wall.
Yeah, I think if Bronzy dies twice in one
they're
map,
already abandoning site. They're looking away.
Oh, this is not a good move. They're getting too far ahead of themselves. There's still plenty of time on the clock.
Now. They're coming back now. Staircase coming in. What's away? It's just the wrong time. It's already
and a bit of BM. There you go.
Yeah, that's what we like to see from our OS teams. I mean, that's what we hate to see from OS teams. Such brutish behavior.
I love to see it.
But
we need more toxicity in CSC. I'm gonna say it.
I think if you're not like getting radiation poisoning after each game, you're not playing it properly.
So, I'm gonna say it. I think Blitzer is a very good thing for CSC. I love him.
I don't know much about him, but I do know he's kind of base in SSD.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's why I love him.
Fair enough.
It looks like OS playing a more standard default this round. This nade could go big.
This is something. Staircase. He's gonna blow up the smoke. Actually, both lands one with cash. Rundle gets away. Staircase very lit. Lights are coming around the whole map right now. Slow with another fight. He has been unplayable this game. 16-7.
Yeah, that's an absolutely huge half from Slow. Really contributing to pretty much every round Gloop Troop has won this round.
Won or lost, really. Been very consistent. Both of those eco rounds, Slow had 1 or 2 kills. Couldn't close it out. Five v2. This would be a miraculous round from Staircase and Bronzy. Oh, Rundle. Playing it to perfection. Bronzy not having the best of games so far, but a 1v5 would surely elevate his confidence.
Yeah, but
and
5
be
seconds
in the end of season montage. But he misses the first shot, flicks a little too much.
Yeah,
that would be a 7-5 half for Gloop Troop. Very unfortunate for Bronzy.
Yeah, that's a very rough half from Bronzy. You know, He's been the one this season really putting up big numbers for them. So going 3-11.5 is really hindering Daimyo right now. But hopefully that AWP on CT side can put in more work.
Yeah, but CT side is where you want to see it. But right now there is no op on a pistol round unless back in 2015 with the revolver. Actually no, it was $850, it doesn't even work. Anyway, B-Rush, classic. Staircase gets one. Oh, Hobo went through the smoke, but he gets killed through the smoke him. Lives by the sword, died by the sword. Bronzy on a quick flank right now. Oh, what is this round? Staircase, cash, slow. And a knife from Manifest!
Oh no.
Another knife from
no,
Manifest!
and 2
He gets
knives!
Gummy Slow has 18 HP, and he's running away. Gloop Troop. Manifest has just gotten $3,000 off of those 2 kills. Oh my god.
They were spamming too much, they
knife.
all ran out of bullets.
These bombs were planted. Bronzy now having to do a full rotate without a kit. Only works to the favor of Slow. But at some point he's gonna have to understand that this is coming. He hears him now and he's gonna take the fight. He has 18 health. He believes in the headshot coming through. Bronzy checks it late, but he gets the kill. He does get the round.
Yeah, Manifest just turning into hash slinging slasher there with his knife out.
Yeah. And he
Ooh,
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
The oh, never mind. Never mind. I had something to say. Someone can fill in the subtext.
Alright, very nice. But yeah,
It's a choose your own adventure. You can think about it.
But Manifest dropping an AWP over to Jarrett. They're gonna have an AWP on the loss.
Round 2 AWP.
Round 2 AWP on a loss for the T side. There's no way this is expected.
Now they know. Now they know it's in play. I mean, 2 knives. I mean, what else are you gonna do, right? Bomb plant down. So you get the 2 knives and a kill. He got a 3K around, so it's $3,300 from loss. Oh, Rundle wins the up close fight in CS3.
Damn, I'm kind of just.
You get 3,300 from the off, from the kill streak, 1,900 from the loss, 800 from the, from the bomb plant.
Yeah, so we should have ended with around 20.
Yeah, that's $6,100.
Yeah.
I
Kind of
think
disappointed
it's
it's not an auto sniper.
Not 900. Ooh, blind. He gets 2. That's a 3v3.
Man, Sanity must have just some very good crosshair placement. He's just getting these blind kills this game. The 2 full blind kills on T side. Blind kill now.
Yep. Jarrett still has the job, and that could be something if they decide to peek him. But right now, Jarrett's playing very passively. Someone's in a smoke with next up. Manifest turns. Hobo can't do it.
He needed at least one there.
Hey, Bronzy coming through, wins the battle of the Rundle. Jarrett misses the shot. Bronzy
Great
with
from
3K.
Bronzy. Fantastic round. Ooh. Producer says he has a little statistic for us, so
25% of Manifest kills this game have come from the knife. 2 divided by 8 is 25%. Nothing personnel, kid.
I think Manifest just got a new username. It's required, actually.
The Blade. He's manifested the Blade. He's running through the molly. Oh, Bronzy quickly off. Only gets 1. Cash gets 2 on the top. Warzone gets Hobo.
Hobo running with his knife out.
Warzone with the M4 and a 1v3. He wins this. I call it now.
Well, hang up because they didn't pick up.
Listen. I play both sides,
Yeah, who's got to come out on top? But Hobo seeming a little bit unaware there, thinking that was just the full rush on A site, maybe some bad comms, a little bit of panic coming from the Bronzy who just gets mowed down. But, once you get to that boats area...
I mean, why would there just be some guy sitting in that corner,
And Staircase getting knifed in the back by his teammate. That's not how you want to start the round.
He thought he was Manifest, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, he wanted to give it a try.
People have been here. Bronzy on the off, gets this one, but he's Hasn't done much more than go one and done so far. So maybe this is the round where we get the bronzy highlight plays. I mean, he was 3-11 down the half. He's gone 7-1 in the 3 rounds since then.
Yeah, that's a huge recovery. You know, Offing was really a confidence game, so starting down a half like that and being able to bounce back is great from him. It looks like Rundle's just going to bide his time in the corner there and hopefully get a player catch a player unaware.
But they are aware.
Yeah, they're very aware, and they're not going to give him an inch. Looks like Sanity is going to hold there just for the mid push, and they're going to get a bit more B presence
Mid push is
back.
coming out, but there's 2 mid. He's peeking into Bronzy. He gets the kill. Still Sanity, who does get the trade.
Yeah, and this still could be a bit dicey for OS.
Oh, the flash! But he's still able to get out forced, so kills Staircase and Manifest finds Sanity. And Manifest also finds Cash 1v3. And it's actually a Cash save.
Yeah, you have to save
playing
here.
For interest.
Money is so low. I think they're on minimum loss bonus, so they're only going to get about $1,400 this round. So, yeah, you're going to have to save here. That was looking so good from OS, but Rundle pushing out mid and getting that kill, even though it was traded, it stops that B rotator from being able to run straight into sight. Instead of being able to go from Palace, he has to go from cameras. It just takes a little bit of time extra, but a little bit of extra time is all they needed to get in there and take the site.
I mean, not only that, I mean, that's the op rotate. That could help immensely. A lot of people say, you know, operating Manifest is falling. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I'm running up, and he was like, oops, he's there. Can't peek that.
Yeah, someone check him PC.
Check him PC, he's using game deficit.
That is not normally. Yeah, but... Yeah, we're just being reminded that Gloop Troop started 5-0 in this game, so OS has really come back for a good recovery here.
Choking on all the slime. Just how it happens sometimes.
Yeah, and choosing to force buy into this, you know, force buying is a much bigger gamble in CS2 than it was in Go.
Well, the Daimyo force buying, not the Gloop Troop.
Yep. Might have misspoke, but, you know, they're banking a lot on this round. If they lose this round, they're only going to get $1,900, so...
I mean, would you not bank on anything when you have cash on your team?
No comment.
I'm being told right now by production that was the funniest thing he's ever heard. So, I'm here all night.
Well, because, you know, what do you bet with? You bet with cash.
True. That sounds like a political campaign. Cash for admin? I bet on cash. Oh my god. Look at the util going out perfectly low. Refiring. 1v3 required to flow. He's low. 24.
Yeah, this is a strong position to play in, but OS is going to lead on it.
Just run him down, cash. Not care.
Yeah, that was a bit of a questionable play from Jarrett, just pushing into Khan. You know your teammate's HP is low, so he probably had a feeling he had to go. Like, Staircase doing a little bit of BM. You'll love to see it. What we're looking for. But when your teammate's that low, you know, you might just want to play with them, support them, get a crossfire going. You know, outside B main, that's a very strong position. Even if they do smoke it off, you have a general idea where the bomb is, so you can just spam it right through. So a little bit of a misplay, but they still get the bomb down. They can still buy into this round, so it's not even close to over.
It is not over. But they have Manifest.
Manifest with 2 through the smoke.
The walling accusations are coming true.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need an admin in here after this game.
Alone on B. He's giving it up. They're already He's got the team plan. Slow gets the trade. He does get the kill anyway in the Forza. The Gloop Troop, without seeing their enemies most of the time, has gotten themselves a tie game.
Yeah, that has.
I mean, you've already seen they've had a penchant for spying, so might do it again after this.
Yeah, if you're OS, that's a hugely tilting round. Just get 2 kills through the smoke, then they rush the B site. I mean, what can you even do there? So
just kill them all. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, just get 5 kills, then you win.
Yeah, it's a skill issue, honestly. I don't know what to tell you. Hobo should have gotten all of them.
I think that's good advice for everyone. Oh, Manifest
Just
getting another.
kill the Manifest with another one. And Staircase, he knows he's there. Molly's been thrown down. Grundle does get the kill. They save nothing, and that might change the tune of the force buy.
Yeah, you absolutely
Oh.
save here if you're OS. You know?
They might though. They might, they might be on like, oh, it's a double.
Yeah.
So they might buy up Deegs.
Being this close though, you need every round you can get. You can't be afford to play with too many risks. So you have to save here. You have to get bet on the next
full
round.
save.
Sanity buying up, and they're forcing.
Well, Hobo did buy a scout.
Yep, they bought last minute. Cash is
has
still
bought an
buying.
AUG. This is a full-on force. A 5-7 from Staircase. 5-7 from Bronzy. 5-7 from Sanity and the Molly. This is a full-on force from the CTs.
You know, with how late that came out, it probably wasn't a tilt buy, but this reads like a tilt buy. This was not a good decision to buy into.
Timeouts. They still have them. Cash needs to win. He has to win one first. Gets the first one to Jarrett. But right now his teammates are falling around him. Gets a second. He needs to be the hero here, but the play is going to A. They have to know this. This has to be a save.
Yeah,
Bomb goes down. This is a save.
Even with those 2 kills, the T economy is just so resilient that kills on CT side just aren't worth as many on T side for the economy. So
they need rounds.
They need rounds. They don't need kills. It looks very nice on the stat sheet.
Fair play. Doubled up.
Yeah, you know what Cash is probably saying? He's probably saying, "I got mine."
He did get his. Team, no help. GG, team's trash. Whole thing.
Yep.
He's already looking for the next game.
But they're going.
Slow finds Cash. They went for this actually. And
they need rounds, but that's not how you get them.
This is not how you're gonna get it. I mean, yeah, again, they've killed some teams, but terrorists win. Find them. No, great kill from Sanity to be fair.
And that was really important from Sanity. He should not drop anything over. Everyone should full save. Sanity should play with his rifle. All right, little pistol coming out. Bronzy had money. That's okay. All right, he's selling it back. That's very good. Great. Don't buy. It's not a good move. Play around that AK. See if you can get any guns picked up on. Ash is buying util. It's it's pretty hard to read what Daimyo is doing. They seem a bit unsure of it themselves.
I think the IGL needs to have a bit more, oomph when he starts speaking to them. He's got to really lay the message on thick. Gotta let them know what they're doing. They gotta be on the same page here, because after this round, barring a Sanity hero play, AK Ace, it's just gonna have to be a perfect game from here on out.
Yeah, it is do or die for OS after this.
Flash is going up, they're pushing the smoke. We know where they are, but the kills are going all through. Sanity 1-9-4-11. He gets the first. He's pushing this. Good play. Shoots at the wrong person. It's slow. It's 25 and 12.
Yeah, and that was always going to be
134 ADR.
Yeah, 25 and 12, 20 rounds or 21 rounds into the game. That's a fantastic game. He is just shutting OS out. OS has had a pretty good comeback half. The players are starting to wake up, but nobody's been able to compete with slow.
Yeah, they looked like they were gonna wrest control with a stalwart, impregnable defense. This is just a B rush. They're gonna take it through them. There gets one. Whoa, gets another one to the smoke. Hobo. This rush here. Oh my god. 3 mollies down Palace Sanity. He doesn't care, he's running through it. Dewey. Bomb has been not anything out of it. Ozone finds Cash. This is a 12. Monty is saving. Sanity is saving.
Yeah,
this is a 12 to the Gloop troop.
They need to get out of here as fast as possible. If they drop these guns, it's going to be absolutely dire for them next round.
I mean, you were on csconfederation.com/betting. You should have put your money on Gloop troop.
Yeah, it turns out it was all rigged from the start.
It was all rigged from the start. This is why I said that would be a favorite. I would beat the.
Oh, but Sanity is so low, he might die.
He's
to this
gonna
bomb.
live. He got his blast gear on. I mean,
He's alright, but...
Bronzy gets another one. So they're keeping it alive. They hear when he saw him. But
Oh no! Last second, Sanity gets
no,
killed.
4-zone.
And you know,
Gets the kill.
it was so questionable to go for that kill in the first place. You know, your
Mhm.
kills do not matter. Look how much money Slow has. What, 6,000, Jarrett 7,000, Rundle 4,000. Warzone is on 10,000. Manifest is the only one whose economy is in any danger, but his teammates are just stacked with cash. It doesn't matter. You
Yeah,
need
and,
to
like,
keep your guns going forward.
Cats are broken too. It's not even like you're gonna have a bigger number there. Bronzy's alone in mid as a push comes in, but Bobo does get one onto Rundle. 3 in mid. Bronzy's gonna need to come up huge here. He had a bit of a resurgence at the start of the half, but he slowed back down.
Yeah, if OS wants to keep themselves alive into this, they're going to need someone to do something. You know, they've been so overly aggressive in these post-plant situations that they're just giving away lives while the smokes are down. You know, they need to have a little patience, a little bit of discipline, and they're going to have a much better chance going into this. That's assuming they even survive this round.
A plays, we're gonna come in. I mean, if we look at the Gloop, I mean, they're beautiful. Everyone is on 14 kills except for Slow.
Yeah, he's ruined. I think it'd be better if Slow had 14
he might
kills
not get
too.
checked here. He does get one on the 4-zone. He comes in from Sanity. 1, 2,
Oh,
3 with the
huge peak.
Famas. Massive. Sanity in that. The 10th. Double digits from both teams. 2 more rounds. And like, both of these are going to be full buys from the Gloop troops. There will be no respite for the Daimyo. They need to continue their perfection. But that was their weakest buy. At this point, it should only be 2 full gun rounds. Assuming Daimyo win this one. It's all on them. The onus is on them to succeed here.
Yeah, and that was a great bait and switch setup from OS there. Cash playing close, holding for the push in, and Sanity waiting to swing out. You know, it works out perfectly, just as they planned.
Bronzy. Said his name before. That he's slowed down and he's brought one back. Opening pick. Now he's going to mid to help out Sanity.
Yeah, and I think this is the right move from Daimyo. Just slow it down. You have the opening. Slow it down. Play back in your sight. Work what you can get.
But
You know,
playing the man advantage now.
it seems like the usual aggression that's probably been Daimyo's biggest strength is just holding him back this game. It looks like the T is starting to go back towards the B site, which is the right move with the 3 players on A. Or I should say 3 players towards A. It's like Bronzy is holding cameras there. Players on A are starting to get closer.
Yeah. Sanity's leaving. Bronzy's also leaving. Mid.
Well, this is a... They need to pick it up a
The
little
read
bit.
is good here. And he's going to CT. Ash is saying, listen, I got it. It's going to be B. Staircase. Does not get anything. Bronzy. Quick on the port. Staircase. Manifesting. 1 port. Gets 1. He gets another through the smoke. That is like his 5th smoke kill. 1v2. Fight is on the 10. Bronzy. Guys, manifest. 1v4. Down to 1v1. Big win. Oh my
and
God!
he gets read like a book. Manifest coming out huge for the win.
Manifest 1v4 to win the game.
Wow, what a game.
Oh my God. At the beginning of the game, I called him out for being the only player. He was 0-2. He had 0 kills for the first 6 rounds of the game, and he ends it with that. He's not just a utility man. He's ice cold in the clutch. He's manifest. I'm not doing it again. Whatever. He's manifested a win. Damn it. Feels good to be a glooper.
Yeah, that was just so well played from Manifest, baiting out the bomb perfectly, just reading cash. I really think OS's aggression was their downfall this game.
I think, yeah.
They're just, I suppose they're just so used to being able to out-aim their opponents. They thought they could do it on Big Slime, but that was just not the case. Big Slime coming out with a good util, Slow having a fantastic game. Really, he was one of the people just shutting down that aggression. Just, you know, someone tries to push something or get cute, he just shuts them down straight away. But he was absolutely vital to winning that game.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was, if anything, completely consistent the whole way through. And I think you were right, at least on the T side, where I guess aggression might be rewarded, that they were playing a bit too scared. But on the CT side, they just had to calm down a bit. They didn't, and that
Yeah, I mean, there
ultimately
were
they found their success, and they thought the formula would last the entire game.
yeah, and on the CT side for Daimyo, there were probably 2 or 3 retake situations where they're just spamming smokes and jumping through and just getting countered. Spam. I think initiating the smoke spam in this game, as in being the first one to shoot through the smoke, is really a bad move. Just because once you start shooting, the tracers, the hole in the smoke, it just makes you so much easier to track that you really need to be confident where you're shooting when you decide to spam. And
Mm-hmm.
OS, Manifest had tons of smoke kills, so I think he really had that zeroed in. He knew where people were shooting from, and he was able to calculate that very accurately. So, Manifest for most of the game not having an exceptional one, but that was huge from him at the end, and he was pulling out some really good opening kills by just getting those through the opening. Not to mention on pistol round, getting 2 knife kills and being able to get that op out straight away. I don't remember if they were able to convert off that, but at the very least, it made it more difficult for OS.
Mm-hmm. But in the end, I think what I said at the start of the game kind of came to fruition. That I think they did bring it back, the OS, the Daimyo, but when it comes down to a game that's a slog and it's gonna go to the distance, they're just more tested, the Gloop Troop. So in the end, I
Yeah.
think they were able to persevere past it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Towards the end of that game, OS just looked a bit lost. They thought they needed to make individual plays when really what they needed to do was go in as a team, use their util, support each other, and get the retake kills. And, they thought they'd get those retake kills by just being overly aggressive, and it just did not pan out. I mean, that last round with the huge manifest clutch, it was 3 separate people going for 1v1 fights versus him.
They wanted to be the guy.
Yeah, they all want to be the guy, but if you're all trying to be the guy, you're not going to be the team. So that's something they should
As it
consider
is
going
like the
forward.
old saying says, there is no guy in team.
Yeah, I do think that checks out. But I think that's all from me. Unless you have anything else, Chutang, I think it's about time to close it out.
I do have nothing else to say. Do we still do interviews? Production?
No interviews, unfortunately.
Aw, tragic. Alright, well, that's all from me.
Yeah,
I've
that's
been
all from us.
Chutang.
Yeah, and that was a great game. I'm Solstice, and everyone have a great night.